Hey everybody, this is Zach with Tanuki Games, and we're going to start doing some Neo boss guides for the next few weeks, as long as it takes me to beat the game. And while this is not the first boss in Neo, this is the de facto first boss, because the actual first boss in the game is not terribly difficult. This guy's name is Onryoki, and I found him a real son of a bitch to deal with. I think thus far he's the most difficult boss that I've faced in the game. And I'm not really sure why I had such difficulty with him. I do think not having enough good resources probably makes him a lot more difficult than he probably should be, but here we go. So the first part of the boss fight, he does not take a ton of damage, and he's very dangerous up close. So get in there and try to roll so that you can get behind him and just slash away, 2 or 3 slashes, and get away. He does a circular attack which will definitely hit you, but if you're too close and you can't get away in time, just go ahead and block, because he doesn't have a really strong punish game. Once you break all of the balls and chains off of him, that's when he becomes far more dangerous, but also more susceptible to damage. Go ahead and whenever he picks up a ball, try to stay away as best you can. Create distance so it's easier for you to dodge. If you're right on top of him, it's much easier for him to attack you with those balls when he throws. Beware of his grapple attacks, because it will do a ton of damage when he jumps toward you that you are nowhere to be found. Jump in, get a few slashes off, and that's it. He does some goofy ass move where he kind of runs towards you and falls down. This is your best chance to capitalize on some damage, and make sure that you're ready when he moves for you and then trips. Make sure that you've got enough space to get in there and get off 3 or 4 good slashes. I like to keep in low stance for this whole fight because reactivity I think is better. He's a little bit slow, nothing too difficult. This boss fight took me forever to complete, probably because I'm not very good at the game and because I'm doing it wrong, but it did finally go in my favor and I did beat him eventually. He's not impossible, but I definitely think he's a lot more difficult than the other bosses that I faced thus far, which is through the 4th boss. So stay tuned. We're going to keep going with these boss tutorials, and hopefully it helps you guys out. If you're feeling the struggle, let me know. I definitely like to commiserate over hard bosses, and if you feel like this guide helps you at all, I appreciate a like, a comment, or subscribe. It means a lot to me and, of course, the channel. Enjoy!